It's always my role to follow Dick. But it's a good idea to follow Dick because Dick's a great example and a wonderful supporter to the Army who is a blessing to us. I also want to acknowledge that we have members of our advisory board here in attendance today. You know, the people that are on our advisory board, if you look at a lot of nonprofits, we're not a very big board. And because of that, everyone is engaged in the activities of the Army. Everyone has a stake in what's going on. And all of us are proud to be able to stand side by side with the dedicated professionals that run the Salvation Army. People who have dedicated their lives 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, to addressing the needs of the people in our community who are just not as fortunate as many of us. We are so blessed to have them. And that's why when we talk about a capital campaign and we talk about raising money to support the Salvation Army, this is one of the easiest tasks I've ever had. I want to assure you that the Salvation Army is a good steward of your funds. The Salvation Army is an organization which has a proven track record for over a century in Austin of seeing, doing, being visible, being a part of a solution, not someone who just points a problem and delegates it or looks to government to solve it. The Salvation Army takes the problem by the throat and they find a way to address it. And it's something that all of us should take great pride in, whether you're associated with the Army or not, because the Salvation Army personifies the best in all of us. They said that I might want to tell you why I'm involved here. I'm involved here because, in my opinion, I'm one of the luckiest people that ever lived. I've been blessed in my life. I've been blessed with so many good things. And if you ask me, well, why did that happen to you? I'd love to tell you it's because of my skill and ingenuity, but
good looks.
Good looks, there it is. But I think I've just been very fortunate, and I want the ability to share that. I want the opportunity to participate with organizations that want to make life in Austin fulfilling for everybody who's here. And so this is a great opportunity for me, and I'm delighted that I've been able to serve as the chair of our board. You know that the Salvation Army serves a population that's in crisis, that they help ensure that there's a safety net for all of our vulnerable citizens. You know that we're seeing a lot of change in Austin. I mean, just look at what's happened downtown in the past 8 years. Look at the change in our skyline. Look at the demographic of the people that are moving and living here. Look at the different companies and opportunities that have come along. That's brought great success to Austin. And Austin's done a great job of encouraging it and trying to embrace that change. But part of that change is all aspects of the population also grow and increase as the town increases. And that means the number of people in need has grown over the years. The Salvation Army provides an important and vital service to this vulnerable population. I ran my own manufacturing company for 25 years. I know what it's like to meet a payroll, and I understand the challenges and the number of people that come to you on a daily basis and ask you to help them by coming up with resources so they can help address problems in our community. I want to encourage the members of the business community to consider the Salvation Army a good investment. The Salvation Army is an organization that when you dedicate your support, you not only help your employees, you not only help the quality of life in the area, but you also help ensure that the needs of an important population are met. And all of us in business, when you come and you ask for money, we say, well, what are you bringing in return? The Salvation Army is bringing measurable metrics that business owners will understand and can appreciate. We know what we're accomplishing. We have the statistics. We have the background. We have the years of experience. We're not making an empty promise, and we're not seeking dollars for which we don't expect to be held accountable. All of the businesses in Austin should invest in the Salvation Army and should invest in the good work that's going on here. We are a good steward of the resources, and we efficiently and meticulously maintain each dollar that's given to us so that we can do the most good. I hope the business community in Austin will join us in our campaign and help us meet our $14 million goal. At this time, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce to you Mary Yancey. Mary's not only a visible and vibrant community leader in Austin, she's also a person who is well known as a philanthropist and a person who, her and Howard and their family have all been dedicated supporters of the Salvation Army. And so it is a distinct honor and a pleasure to welcome her. Oh, and I learned this morning when I arrived, she just finished the Chicago Marathon. Whoa! So Mary, come forward.